Hi guys, what's going on? It is your girl JDK and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this beautiful hair look right here. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get on into this little chit chat hair video. You guys know I love doing these things, so make sure you stay tuned. I feel like I have not been on my channel for a month, which is really annoying because I really work hard and I really try to make filming a priority, but in retrospect, in reality, it just sometimes life takes control and I don't have control over every little thing that happens, every little thing that I do. But I did decide to get some new hair and I wanted to film and just talk to y'all. So my finals have been over, or not my finals, my midterms are over, and that's kind of like what I took a break from. Oh, I don't have a hair tie, hold on. So midterms are over and I literally was having the hardest time figuring out, you know, how I can just get back into the swing of things. I've had a couple of videos lined up, but of course, you know, it's like I can't predict everything that's gonna happen, you know, with everything. And I was like going through the most annoying energy, I feel like, ever. So it is nice to just relax, just cool it, not have to really worry about school. It's spring break, so I really don't have to worry about it, which is also very nice. And I've been working on my setup because I feel like I want to give better videos. I don't want to always be, I don't know, my setup has to be the way that I like it in order for me to do well. And I was listening to this podcast and they were just saying basically how, you know, it's important to make sure that your surrounding is exactly the way that you want it, so that way you can perform the best. And I totally agree. I think it's so important to make sure that everything you have going on is at your best, so that way you can perform the best. Because when it's not, it's noticeable. And I personally don't like when my surrounding is not what I want it to be, because I see that I'm not able to perform better or the best. I feel like I want to get into juicy topics on my channel, but like in reality, I feel like my juicy topics could be for more Patreon vibes. I can't imagine me just willy-nilly talking about stuff. So I like to paraphrase. I don't want to really say exactly what things are, because girl, sometimes the tea be too piping hot and it might burn my mouth. So I don't want to get my mouth burned, you know, because that's like the most annoying feeling. So, but yeah, I have just been figuring things out, trying my best to just make sure my mental health is good. I think that's also super important. I feel like I see a lot of cliffhanging content, and for me, I love to be authentic, and when I'm not authentic, or when I feel like things aren't authentic, it does just not make me want to like continue. So I really like authenticity, and when it's not authentic, it doesn't feel real to me. It doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel real, it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel any of it. So I think it's so important to just be authentic. Now I will say, because I moved, I've noticed a lot of just strange energy, but also I'm reframing how I feel when things are strange. So old me would probably be like, okay, this person's weird, that person's weird, but I feel like if I'm going through something, then I'm pretty sure other people are going through something. So I can't be the person or friend or individual that's like, oh yeah, like, you know, this person is avoiding me or this person isn't talking to me. I feel like that's negative. So I really try to think positive about my relationships, even when my gut is telling me, okay, this is just kind of annoying me and this person isn't really giving me what I need. So I've kind of stopped feeling like, well, why is it this way or why is it that way? Just a little bit more positive vibes. You know, I'm not saying I was necessarily negative, but I definitely was feeding into the whole, well, why energy, which I feel like that's not good. Like, I don't think it's good to be like, well, why? And I literally saw this monitoring spirit TikTok, and I was just like, that's so true. Like, I don't have time to be looking at every little thing a friend does. I don't think that's realistic. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's like, that's not genuinely how people operate. So when people come up and they're just like, especially if you don't address it, like if I'm not addressing something, it's probably because I don't want to talk about it. But and everybody's like, I wish people would address things and da-da-da-da. It's like, but if I did address this situation, would you even understand? Or would it just be one of those things where I'm telling you how I feel, you're gonna tell me, oh, well, I didn't know you felt that way. So sometimes addressing is just kind of like, girl, I ain't got time for that. But I think sometimes I can get into my only child bag and like not catch it, but sometimes I'd be like, girl, is it that serious? It's not that serious. But like I'm working on understanding people. If they feel like it's serious, then it's serious. But it is a little bit difficult. Oh, that one just fell right out. Oof. The only thing about cutting your hair or your extensions is just the fact that if I put this back in, this better look this way. God, I just love being able to do my hair. It just makes me so happy. Okay, I'm gonna spray. I don't really want to add too much sheen because I feel like I put a lot of. The haircut is definitely giving. Ugh. Yes, honey. Okay guys, so I finished everything. I hope you liked this slight chat through. I'm also gonna do another video, so obviously there's gonna be more videos to come. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for letting me, you know, get my schoolwork done, get everything done so I can give you guys better videos, better setups, better looks, better vibes, because that's what this is all about. This is all about just, you know, bettering ourselves and just keeping it cute, making sure our hair is good. As you guys know, hair is my therapy, so I love to just do my hair, relax, not really worry about too much, and just give the girls a look. So I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.